Hi, Jonathan here at SomaFit. Today we're learning about Olympic Taekwondo. And the first technique we're going to go over is the roundhouse kick. The roundhouse kick I'm going to teach you in 4 simple steps. Olympic Taekwondo is most famous for the power of its kick, the quickness of its kick, the quickness of its sparring, and the deceptiveness of the techniques. So I'm going to start in my fighting stance. My fighting stance is such that I'm going to have about 65-35 weight distribution, meaning that there's more, or the majority of my weight is on the front leg. I'm on the balls of both of my feet. My hands or my guard is up, my fists are clenched, and my spine and body's upright and neutral. Now as I'm moving, I'm going to take 1 step forward and raise my knee. We're going to call that step 1. Step 2, I'm going to rotate on the ball of the weight-bearing leg, meaning the leg that I'm standing on. Step 3, I'm going to extend my leg to the target area. I'll drop my leg down, and then step 4 will be a 180-degree turn back to where I started from. So again, I'm here in my fighting stance. We're going for step 1, the knee goes up. We're rotating for step 2. Snap the leg out for 3, drop the foot down, and come 180 degrees back. Sped up, it looks like this. And then when I really speed it up to generate power and make it functional for fighting, it's almost too hard to see the individual steps. These kicks can also go to the head. We'll go ahead and raise the target up. And so what happens here is, as I begin, again, the exact same as I started for the body kick, my knee is going to come up higher. Wherever the knee goes, the foot's going to end up. And so we're either knocking the wind out of our opponent's stomach and abdomen, or knocking our opponent out with a kick to the temple, bridge of the nose, or chin. And there it is. Now I'm going to show you a third variation on the roundhouse kick, which is actually called a double kick. It involves 2 roundhouses while the person executing them is in the air, being me. And target areas on my opponent will be number 1, the leg, could be number 2, the body, and number 3, the head or upper body. Now, what you want to think of while you're executing this kick is you need to think of your opponent as a ladder, and your feet are climbing up that ladder to reach their top target, which essentially should be the head. We're going to put the targets out. My back leg is going to start. Now I'm going to try and do my best to show you this slow motion. We're going to step forward again, just like the roundhouse. I'm going to bring my knee up. I'll extend the leg to make contact with the paddle. Now once my foot, go ahead and come back. Once my foot makes contact with the paddle, I've just hit my opponent. He's then going to want to move back because human nature is such that we don't actually want to get hit. So as I make contact, he's moving back. Before my leg touches the ground, I'm coming off with a second kick. And again, that's a second roundhouse. So quickly, it looks like this. Now let's try it with the second half of the kick going to the head for a knockout. The only thing that's changing here again is my knee going up higher. And that's how you perform various roundhouses. The next kick coming up is the axe kick.
To watch the other segments in this video series, or for how-to videos on almost any other topic, visit monkeyc.com.